What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be just telling you guys my final Royal Rumble 2025 predictions. I'm going to give you guys who I think is going to win, and who I think could possibly enter the men's and the women's Royal Rumble. The men's Rumble gets a lot more complicated, but if you guys are going to enjoy this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below who you think will win the Royal Rumble matches, and let's just jump right into it. First up, we have the WWE Tag Team Championships on the line in a 2 out of 3 falls match between the Motor City Machine Guns and Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano DIY. I do think Pridley Deadly does end up getting involved in this. Leading, I don't think Triple H wants to mess with the tag division until WrestleMania. And I do think that DIY will retain the WWE Tag Team Championships. Usually, what I think will happen is DIY will get a fall, and then Motor City Machine Guns will get a fall, and then we'll end it with DIY. Alright, moving on, we have the undisputed WWE Championship ladder match between the challenger Kevin Owens and the champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. And I do think we end up getting a Sami Zayn interference, possibly a Randy Orton interference. I think it's where Sami Zayn tries to hit Cody Rhodes with the haluva kick, and he accidentally hits Kevin Owens. And I think that's what leads Kevin Owens to snap, and he attacks Kevin Owens attacks Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens attacks Sami Zayn. It gets distracted. Cody Rhodes takes out Kevin Owens, and Cody Rhodes retains the undisputed championship at the Royal Rumble. And yeah, moving on to the women's Royal Rumble. So I'm going to tell you guys who is, well, I was going to say, the guaranteed people that be in the match are Bayley, Bianca Belair, Candice LeRae, Io Sky, Ivy Nile, Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan, Lyra Valkyria, Naomi, Nia Jax, and Raquel Rodriguez. Now, I'm going to say who I think would be in it. Some surprise, get the NXT call-ups. And yeah. And I'll tell you guys who I think will go in at the end. So, people that I think are going to be in it, Alba Fire, B-Fab, Blair Davenport could make a return, Katana Chance, Ivy Nile, not Ivy Nile, that's Isla Dawn, Dakota Kai, Chelsea Green, Kaden Carter, Maxine Dupree, Meechin, Natalia, Piper Niven, Zelina Vega, and then Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark. Those are all possible entrants that could be in the match. I do see Jordynne Grace coming out in the Women's Royal Rumble. She is considered a favorite to win the entire thing. And I wouldn't be mad if she actually does win the whole thing. Now, if we're talking favorites, we also talk about the returns that are a possibility in this match. Like Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Carmella could return. We could get the return of Kairi Sane, Jade Cargill for Naomi and Bianca Belair. And then I got NXT call-ups like the NXT Women's North American Champion Fallon Henley, Keilani Jordan, Roxanne Perez, Stephanie Vaquer, and the NXT Women's Champion Julia. Now, out of all these NXT people that are going to be in the Royal Rumble, I think the only one that will actually get called up is Roxanne Perez to feud with Bayley leading into WrestleMania. But there are two people who I think will be mega returns. And if they come back, they are definitely the favorites to win the Rumble. One of those being AJ Lee. Figured if AJ doesn't come back in this Royal Rumble, it might never happen. And then there are rumors that Nikki Bella will be in the Women's Royal Rumble and win the whole thing. Do I believe those? Not really, because I think the winner of the Rumble should be Io Sky. Io Sky is my favorite to win the Royal Rumble. I hope she wins the Rumble so we can get an instant classic with Io Sky versus Bailey in the main event of WrestleMania. Well, the women don't usually get the main event, which is kind of stupid. But hopefully with this match, they do main event. I think Io versus Rhea would be an instant classic for the women. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the women's Rumble. Now heading into the men's Royal Rumble. And we got all the guaranteed people that are already declared for the men's Royal Rumble. That being John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Rey Mysterio, Penta, LA Knight, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, Chad Gable, Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, and Carmelo Hayes have all declared their entry for the men's Royal Rumble. And so far, I do think this is one. This might be and probably is the most stacked Royal Rumble we have ever had in the history of the WWE. Yeah, and then for people who I think would be in it, Andrade, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, Karrion Kross, Jimmy Uso, Austin Theory, Damian Priest, Sheamus, Finn Balor, Jacob Fatu, and Solo Sikoa. Now, I do have 4 NXT guys on here that could. The first one is guaranteed, in my opinion, to be in the match. And those NXT guys are one that I do definitely think will be in the Royal Rumble, that being Trick Williams. These 3 are a long shot, but they could happen, but they would probably would go back down to NXT. That being Wesley, the NXT champion Obafemi, and then all ego Ethan Page. Yeah, not much to say about that. There are some people who I think could be in the Royal Rumble. Some of these probably will not be in the Rumble, such as Kevin Owens, Braun Strowman, who got taken out at Saturday night's main event by Jacob Fatu, Big Bronson Reed. If his ankle, if he recovers from if he recovers from his broken ankle from War Games, I could see him in the match. Carlito could be in there. Grayson Waller. I do not have JD McDonough on this list because of what happened this past Monday night on Raw. JD McDonough saying that he will be out of action for a couple of months, so really upsetting. But I got Pete Dunne, R-Truth, Santos Escobar, Tama Tonga, which I could see being in the Royal Rumble. The Miz, The New Day, and Ludwig Kaiser are all people who I think could be in the Royal Rumble, but probably will not be in the Royal Rumble if I think about it. I got some possible returns that we could get. We could get Randy Orton in the Royal Rumble, AJ Styles, Omos, Ilya Dragunov. I think Ilya, if he's healed up, ready to go, he could definitely be in his first Royal Rumble. I think this would be his first Rumble. And then another one is Aleister Black. I really hope Aleister Black returns in the Royal Rumble. I mean, I always loved Aleister Black. I felt like Vince McMahon fumbled the bag with Aleister Black. And yeah, and there's 2 other people who will probably not be in the Royal Rumble. I highly doubt it. But there's a possibility. You never know, because the Royal Rumble. Those 2 people are Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. There's rumors going around that Goldberg might be in the Royal Rumble, and then Gunther would eliminate Goldberg to set up a WrestleMania match. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's a possibility. And then I got 4 TNA guys. Since this TNA contract with WWE is up in the air, it's now active. I see 4 NXT guys coming into the match. That being the Hardy Boys, the current TNA World Tag Team Champions. I see Nick Nemeth, formerly known as Dolph Ziggler, showing up at the Rumble. And then I do see Joe Hendry making an appearance in the Royal Rumble. And then there's one last person who I think could be in the Royal Rumble, and that being The Rock. If The Rock is good to be in the Rumble, if he wants to, he would probably come out as the number 31 spot, as most people are saying, but it would be kind of nice. If The Rock does show up, he's most likely going to win, if you think about it. But who I think will win the Royal Rumble is the best in the world, CM Punk. I do really want to see, after Monday Night Raw, I really want to see CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania. That would, in my opinion, to be an instant classic. But yeah, that's gonna do it for my my final Royal Rumble predictions for 2025. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. We are almost at 50 subscribers. And if you comment down below who you think will win the Royal Rumbles. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.